Hello everyone, welcome to Money Wisdom. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 skills that will make you rich. If you are new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. These are the skills that get things going. They assist you in getting your foot in the door. Your chances of success increase dramatically if you have at least 5 of them. In this video, we'll discuss the talents that every successful person should have learned from a young age, as well as which ones are the most important and how to optimize them. Hello, and thank you for watching Money Wisdom. The first skill that will make you rich is the ability to make judgments. Because you only have the resources to throw 2 different objects against the wall to test which ones stick. And the wall is quite a distance away. Which items will you toss? Making smart judgments is a talent that can be learned by repetition, just like any other ability. Only 3 choices affect your life the most. 1 on how you will support yourself, 2 on where you will live, and 3 on who will you spend your life with. These are big, life-changing choices that carry a lot of emotional baggage. They will be the most difficult choices you will ever make, and you will have little to no time to prepare. Making as many reversible choices as possible can help you improve your decision-making abilities. We define reversible choices as those that are either cheap or can be reversed if required. And you should spend no more than 3 to 6 seconds on each. What are your plans for dinner tonight? Where are you going to meet a friend? Which Airbnb should you reserve? These are little judgments that have no bearing on overall picture. I'm sure you have pals who can seem to make up their minds on where to eat or what to wear. Make it a habit to make quick and decisive low-impact and reversible decisions. Over time, this will improve your decision-making abilities, and by the time you need to make a critical choice, you'll have hundreds. The second skill is having an edge over other people. Finding your competitive advantage may be the hardest thing on this list, but it is also the most important. How do you stand out from everyone else? What makes you unique? Being yourself is the best competitive advantage you can have. No one can compete with Mark Cuban at being Mark Cuban. So you really need to figure out who you are and then bet big on yourself. Okay, so at first you don't make much or any money, but eventually you get to a point where you can keep going. For example, if you want to start a side business, it will be sustainable when it brings in as much money as your main job. At that point, you can stop being an employee and start being an entrepreneur. Sales is the third skill. It goes without saying that you should quickly learn how to sell. Every time you talk to someone, it's a sales pitch. You're not just selling your product, you're selling yourself. Everything you have, your time, your energy, your resources, is something you give or get in some way. You should realize this as soon as possible. To build good systems, you must first learn how to take them apart. This is the fourth skill. This means looking at the final goal and breaking it up into smaller parts. Our brains are set up to notice patterns. That's why you don't have to think about tying your shoes. You've taken them apart and put them back together so many times that it's become second nature. Deconstructing is just a way to learn how the Lego pieces are made and how to put them back together. The fifth skill is building systems, which is a goal for both the rich and the poor. No one wants to fail, but the rich have a good way to get what they want. If the goal is to get to the top of the hill, then the steps are the way to get there. Putting in place effective systems give you the tools you need to work on your business every day. Every day, there is always something that can be done to move the costs forward. Without a good plan, It's like trying to shoot in the dark and hit something. You will never know for sure if your progress is real. Since you can't measure anything, you don't know if you're going in the right direction. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. The sixth skill is commitment. When you make a commitment, you promise your future self that you'll do things. It requires thinking about the long term and having faith in your own skills. If you don't give it your all, you'll sort of make it work, but not really. When you decide to do something, you tell yourself, I've decided to do this. Even if what you're doing isn't the best thing for you, I'm sure it will work out. Seventh skill, resourcefulness. You can't wait for the weekend and each new Monday lessens your delight. You have side business ideas but don't know where to start. There's not much time between work and sleep. You've read some books, articles online, and seen some money wisdom videos. Yet you're still broke. Your budget is restricted or non-existent, so you have to make the most of what you have. Your time is likewise limited owing to your day job, and the bulk of your resources are spent keeping you alive or amusing you. Being resourceful means finding fast and innovative solutions. In the actual world, this means how efficient you can use your limited resources. You may only have 2 to 3 hours a day, a few bucks a week, and a few individuals who can teach you things. But are you making the most of them? Resilience comes in 8th place. This is also one of the most crucial abilities on the list, since most people think progress looks like this. But you're clever, and you know it looks more like this. The issue is that you underestimate the amount of perseverance necessary to get beyond this particular section. The statement is known as, "Oh, what am I doing?" This is when individuals get panicked and give up. You created a course, but it isn't selling well. You launch a YouTube channel, but after 4 months, you only have 30 views. You accomplished something. The 9th ability is bravery. These days, the term attitude is hardly used. Society has taught you that being safe is preferable than putting yourself or anyone else in danger, since it is the only way to reach where you want to go. So, when we speak about bravery, we're talking about the capacity to achieve something difficult. To put it in another way, bravery is the capacity to make a choice. Only when you're terrified of making a mistake can you be brave. Is there a possibility you'll go for it? Will you believe in yourself enough to give it your best and give it a go? Some people mistake courage for naivete or a readiness to accept risk without considering the consequences. In actuality, the situation is precisely the contrary. When the moment comes, you must educate yourself to say, I trained for this. Now is my time to shine. And now we've arrived to our last skill. Practically, every successful person is mediocre at several things, but a world-class specialist in one. People pay them to learn how they do what they do. Money wisdom has no idea how to accomplish anything, much alone to do it incredibly well. So you have a lot of choices. You must understand that in 2022, there is no talent that cannot be monetized under the appropriate conditions. And this will remain true in the future. Take a look at TikTok, for example. People are becoming wealthy by supposedly doing nothing of value. You might even argue that they are not contributing to society, but does it really matter? You're not harming anybody and you're sustaining yourself as long as you're doing your thing. Many individuals are reluctant to pursue what they like because it isn't noble or looks good on a resume. It can't be written on your gravestone. And what will your friends think if they see you dancing the TikTok dance? Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.